Hey guys, Teiwaz here. Hope you're having a great day. Today we are back with another Battlefield 1 history lesson. And if you guys find yourself enjoying this video, please remember to smack that thumbs up button. It really does help me out a lot. And remember to subscribe for more history lessons, gun reviews, and random explanation videos. Today I want to talk to you guys about the M1897, one of the only guns that was ever protested because of its brutality in a war. That's just nonsense, huh? Alright, let's get right into this. The model 1897 was designed by John Moses Browning and first introduced in November of 1897 in the Winchester catalog as a 12-gauge solid frame shotgun, meaning the barrel did not detach like modern shotguns. The original cost for this gun was $25. You can't get anything for $25 nowadays, and back then you could get a whole gun. In October of 1898, the takedown version of the shotgun was introduced. Takedown guns are designed to be taken apart, making them easier for storage, cleaning, and allowing for interchangeable barrel lengths, making them favorites among sportsmen and hunters. One of the features that made it so revered as a trench gun was the fact that it was missing a trigger disconnector, meaning that just like in the game, if you held the trigger down while loading the chamber, the gun will fire. The model 1897 Trench Shotgun was issued with a 20-inch barrel and all-brass trench-grade buckshot ammunition, each round containing 9 double-aught buckshot pellets. This firepower is what made the M1897 so lethal during trench warfare. The model 1897 was used before World War I during the Philippine-American War of 1898. Which basically arose when the First Philippine Republic objected to the terms of the Treaty of Paris, which stated that Spain would relinquish nearly all the remaining Spanish Empire, especially Cuba, and ceding Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines to the United States. The cession of the Philippines involved a payment of $20 million from the United States to Spain, which is probably why the First Philippine Republic objected in the first place. During the Philippine-American War of 1898, the M1897 was issued to American soldiers to counter the Moro tribesmen, who engaged with the Americans in close-quarter combat with knives and swords. Only 200 of the shotguns were sent to the Philippines in 1900. After observing the first 3 years of World War I, it became clear to the United States how brutal trench warfare was, and how great the need was for a large amount of firepower while fighting in the trenches. They finally evolved the model 1897 with the trench grade. The trench grade featured a perforated steel heat shield over the barrel to protect the user, an adapter with a bayonet lug to affix a bayonet, and a takedown frame and sling swivels. On September 29th of 1918, the German government under Ludendorff issued diplomatic protests against the American use of the shotguns. Ludendorff claimed that the shotguns violated the laws of war, which state, "It is especially forbidden to employ arms, projections, or materials calculated to cause unnecessary suffering as defined in the 1907 Hof Convention on Land Warfare." The Americans' response was, basically, that Germany should put on their big boy pants and man up, this is war, and that they weren't going to discontinue use of the shotguns. The German forces felt that they were treated unjustly in the war, and shortly after the protest was rejected, Germany issued threats that they would punish all American soldiers that were found to be armed with a shotgun. Of course, this led to a retaliation threat from General Pershing stating that any measures unjustly taken against captured American soldiers would lead to an equal act by the United States upon captured German soldiers, and any Germans caught with flamethrowers or saw-bladed bayonets would be lined up and shot. As far as it is known, no Americans or German POWs were executed under such circumstances. And we have to remember that this is before World War II and the atrocities that Hitler had committed. The German soldiers from World War I felt that they were being unjustly treated before Hitler went and gassed millions and millions of Jews. One of the most interesting stories of a shotgun during World War I was that of Sergeant Fred Lloyd. On September 27th of 1918, Sergeant Fred Lloyd methodically moved through the German-held French village, pumping and firing his trench gun, routing 30 German soldiers and clearing the village until he finally collapsed with exhaustion from his efforts. Another interesting fact is that soldiers who were skilled at trap shooting were armed with shotguns and stationed where they could fire at the enemy hand grenades in mid-air. This would deflect the grenades from falling into the American trenches, therefore saving the American soldiers from the explosions. So, with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little history lesson, and if you did, remember to smack that thumbs up button and subscribe for more content just like this. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later!